It's your boy Mikey B. Step back once again, spitting facts, and we're going to talk about the New York Knicks right now. We're going to talk about Julius Randle. We're going to talk about the come up, and we're going to talk about a coach that changed his planning and finally gave somebody the green light. And we know I just mentioned his name in the ball game and how it is. Julius Randle this season. Everybody knows that that's the basketball fans. Outstanding. Let's look at the stat lines of the man, okay? Let's look at the stat lines of the man. 23 points per game, okay, over 42. Almost a double-double freak per game for this man on the Knicks, leading them into the playoff hunt. Currently, they're in the playoffs. Up to his three-point percentage, 40%. Field goal percentage at 47, all right? Free throws, my man, you can work a little bit on that, my guy. I mean, that's a little area where you need a little bit of help. They may be able to help you with that. But however, the full stat line, the body of work of Mr. Julius Randle is one that is truly inspiring. But let's step back a little bit more. It's something that was due. It was due. Let me tell you why, folks. Let me get into it. Let's not act like Julius Randle, okay, was not a top-notch prospect coming out of high school. I mean, the guy was garnering praise, the next coming of age. I wouldn't say LeBron James, but an athletic freak at the power forward position with handle. He had moments of being great. And I'm going to tell you, I don't think he's improved from his knowledge point of view, but the talent has always been there. But has he ever been given the keys? Has he ever been given the keys? I'm going somewhere with this, okay? Never. Never really, right? There's spots and moments. The Pelicans was a coming out party. There was times with the Lakers where you could say, okay, this guy is special. Okay? There was glimpses and flashes, but never truly given the full keys to ball out the way a man's supposed to. Okay? And now, all of a sudden, Tom Thibodeau, in the situation that he's in, with the team that he has to make a decision. Okay? Has to make a decision. An understanding point. Where is he going to be from a player perspective? Where is this team going to go with R.J. Barrett? And finally, a man steps up and says, hey, I'm going to make the decision for you guys. At the end of the day, Julius Randle's going to be given the keys because he earned it. That point is to say, there's other players that Thibodeau had in the past. Let's go back, bro. Let's step back. Remember, Tom Thibodeau, I was trying to get in here. Is it blocked up? Tom Thibodeau used to have other players on his team that he worked with. Okay? He had a Zach LaVine. He had a Zach LaVine already, all right? He's already had, what you call it, Karl Anthony Towns. Okay? He's had several talents already that, truthfully, he had, what you call it, Mr. Wiggins. All right, he had top-notch talent, but never truly played them. Okay, it's facts. He never really played these guys, man. You know, that was the problem, right? Didn't give them the burn that they need to be successful. Didn't put them in the right situation, in my opinion. He had big-time talent, but guess what, Thibodeau? He had roles, right? He had roles before. He changed his style up, man. Get the money, pile up, then you switch it up, 50 Cent type stuff. And now he's made a new change in playing the rookies. Emmanuel Quickly, right? R.J. Barrett, a strong sophomore. He's made changes to make himself great, okay? And now he's finally come together and changed his style up, all right? Now, there's certain teams that have talents that are similar to a Julius Randle, okay? that have that type of machismo that could also lead their teams. And my prayer is, the basketball prayer, you know what it is, step back, that these coaches finally realize, if you finally green light some of these players, green light them means give them the damn ball, let them run. Let them play where they're comfortable. At least see what you can get. If he shoots 12 for 35 over 20 games, yes, I agree. The man has to go. You have to move in a new direction. But to not be given some of the talents that I'm seeing on the bench that are not playing at all, not even give them the opportunity to green light, you're doing yourself a disservice. This Julius Randle situation should have been his second year in the league. Second year. He was ready to go with what you're seeing now. Obviously, he's mature. He knows the game better. He knows how to play a little bit more. Obviously, it's a better time now. But I'll say this to say this. If Julius Randle had the LaMelo Ball situation, there's no doubt in my mind he would be in the same type of conversations. Okay? Congrats to Julius Randle. For the Knicks, I'll make another video later on. I don't know if this gets him a championship. I don't know if the team is wicked, man. Okay? You got to realize they got all the pieces. The guard position is the one iffy, all right? The shooting guard position is the one iffy that I'm questionable. I think Barrett's a small forward, all right? I think Barrett's a small forward. I think Quickly's a pretty good guard. He's a pretty good guard off the bench, though, right? They got Rose. He's older, though. The old Rose, right? You got Payton from the defensive perspective. You got, I think Austin Rivers is going to be moved. You got your boy, what's his name? Nicotina. You got two big defensive guards that are better suited coming off the bench. But other than that, folks, I need a true point guard, a shooting guard, and I thought the draft may have provided them that, and now they're kind of out of that hunt, all right, unless they get lucky in the lottery. But in all, the conversation was on Julius Randle and the come up and the green light and the coaching, changing his style up, switch to money style up, right? And what the output is. And now you have an all-star and a player that's getting his just due. Now, who else is out there in the same position? I want you to think about some teams on the Timberwolves and all that, all these lower tier teams. Who else could be given the green light? Is Aaron Gordon part of that conversation? Yeah, step back, kids. I'm out of here. Think about it. Julius Randle, congrats. I'm out. Peace.